Imagine this. A village dog barks frantically, cows stampede away from their pens, and birds take flight en masse, all just moments before a massive earthquake strikes. Could these animals have sensed the disaster before it happened? Welcome back to Fast Animal Facts. Today we're diving into an extraordinary question. Can animals predict natural disasters? Stories of animals behaving strangely before earthquakes, tsunamis, and even volcanic eruptions date back centuries. Ancient Romans noticed that snakes fled the city before an earthquake, and during the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, people reported unusual behavior from various animals, such as dogs barking frantically. Are these just coincidences, or do animals possess a hidden ability to sense impending danger? Let's explore the fascinating world of animal instincts and their potential role in disaster prediction. History is filled with stories of animals behaving oddly before disasters. In 373 BCE, historians recorded that rats, snakes, and weasels abandoned the Greek city of Halaki days before an earthquake destroyed it. Centuries later, during the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, elephants in Sri Lanka reportedly fled to higher ground, defying their handlers. These historical accounts suggest that animals might be attuned to changes in the environment, offering early warnings of impending danger. Modern examples further fuel this mystery. In 1975, the Chinese city of Haicheng witnessed snakes leaving their burrows in freezing temperatures. While some snakes were observed leaving, not all animals in the area exhibited the same behavior. Shortly after, a 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck. Scientists remain divided on whether this was a true predictive response or just a coincidence. Similarly, researchers in Italy observed toads abandoning their breeding grounds 5 days before the 2009 earthquake. While it's speculated that this could be linked to changes in groundwater composition caused by seismic activity, there's no conclusive evidence that seismic activity directly caused this behavior. Meanwhile, Japanese scientists documented catfish becoming hyperactive before seismic activity. While some believe this could be related to environmental changes, this behavior has not been consistently observed in all cases, and it has not been definitively proven to reliably predict earthquakes. Are these behaviors coincidental, or do they reveal a hidden sensitivity to subtle environmental cues? Around the world, cultures have long recognized animals as potential disaster predictors. In Japan, oarfish known as messengers from the sea god are considered harbingers of earthquakes. Pacific Island communities such as those in Fiji, Tonga, and Vanuatu have historically observed the behavior of birds, particularly frigate birds, to anticipate storms and cyclones. For instance, when frigate birds begin flying inland instead of staying over the ocean, it is often seen as a sign of an approaching storm. These cultural beliefs, while rooted in tradition, align intriguingly with modern observations of animal behavior, blending folklore with scientific curiosity. In some communities, the behavior of not just birds but also insects and marine life is closely observed to predict weather patterns, offering a fascinating glimpse into the deep connection between these cultures and their environment. These practices highlight the ways in which local knowledge, passed down through generations, plays a crucial role in understanding and responding to natural phenomena. Some animals possess extraordinary senses that might explain their behavior. Elephants, for example, can detect seismic vibrations through their feet, sensing distant earthquakes. This might explain why elephants in Sri Lanka were observed fleeing to higher ground before the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. Sharks are sensitive to magnetic field disruptions, and through their ampullae of Lorenzini, they can detect electrical signals in the water. Some researchers speculate that disruptions in the Earth's electromagnetic field may trigger unusual behavior in sharks, though this connection is still under investigation. On land, there have been anecdotal reports of honeybees leaving their hives before earthquakes, possibly in response to changes in the environment. While some reports suggest that rodents may display heightened agitation or unusual behavior, like increased activity or seeking shelter, before seismic events, these unique abilities hint at a biological advantage that could be harnessed for disaster prediction. Scientific explanations suggest that animals react to subtle environmental changes. Low-frequency vibrations, infrasonic sounds, and shifts in air pressure are often imperceptible to humans, but detectable by animals. Birds and migratory species might sense electromagnetic field changes, prompting sudden flights. Understanding these responses could improve early warning systems. Not all unusual animal behaviors precede natural disasters. Skeptics argue that animals might be responding to unrelated stressors, such as predators or weather changes. The challenge lies in distinguishing genuine disaster-related behavior from false alarms. Despite these uncertainties, the potential for animals to complement existing warning systems remains an exciting area of research. So, can animals truly predict natural disasters? The evidence is compelling but inconclusive. Animals have heightened senses that allow them to detect changes long before humans. By studying these behaviors, we could potentially enhance disaster preparedness. Observing the natural world more closely deepens our understanding of life's interconnectedness and reminds us to respect the signals nature provides. Have you ever seen animals acting strangely before a storm, earthquake, or other natural event? Share your story in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fast Animal Facts. See you in our next video.